I got y'all again with a recap of the NBA games from tonight, man. First game of the day, we had the Spurs playing the Brooklyn Nets. It looked like the Spurs were going to take this one easy, but the Nets made a 26-point comeback, but they could not hold off Wemby, who dominated this game for the Spurs. Wemby had 31 and 14 with 9 stocks, man. They could not stop him on either end. And Dylan Harper had a great game with 26 and 8. On the Nets side, it was the Cam Thomas show, who ended up with 40 points, straight buckets from Cam, man. Next, we got the Pistons versus the Celtics. The Pistons were down 17 early on, but managed to come back and take this one home. For the Pistons, this was a joint effort. We had a 24 and 18 game from Duren, a 21 and 12 game from Ausar, and a 20 and 8 game from Cade. Celtics had a monster 41-point game from Jaylen Brown, but it just wasn't enough to stop the Pistons tonight. Next, we got the Cavs beating Giannis and the Bucks. Giannis popped out with an almost triple-double, 40 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists, but couldn't stop the Cavs, man. Now we got the Miami Heat putting away the Cat Brunson duo on the Knicks, man. Knicks came hard, man, with 37 5 and 7 from Brunson and 15 and 18 from Cat, but they could not stop the Heat tonight. We had Bam with the 19 and 13 game and Norman Powell with the 29 and 7 to put away the Knicks, man. LaMelo Ball balled out tonight with a crazy 38, 13, and 13 game to beat the Wizards. And don't forget about rookie Conkanipple, who came with 20 points and 5 threes, man. Next, I got the Pacers and Pascal Siakam going down 0-3 to the Timberwolves, man. In a game where Anthony Edwards goes down because of injury, Julius Randle stepped up with a big 31 points, and Rudy Gobert had 14 and 18. On the other side, we had Pascal with 33, 10, and 8, and Nesmith, who hit 5 threes, man. But it wasn't enough to stop Julius Randle. Now we got Cooper Flag and the Mavs taking on Scotty Barnes and the Raptors. Mavs had a joint effort with 25 for AD, 22 for Cooper Flag, 24 for D'Lo, 17 for PJ, and 17 for Max Christie to really put away the Raptors. Strong game for Scotty Barnes, who had 33, 11, and 6, but it really just wasn't enough to stop the Mavs. Next, we got the Clippers taking down the Trailblazers, man. Dominant game from the Clippers' big three. We saw Kawhi go for 30 and 10, Zubac go for 21 and 8, and Harden go for 20 and 13, man. The combined efforts of Drew Holiday, Denny Avdia, and Shaden Sharp shot chucking could not stop the Clippers tonight, man. And finally, we had the Lakers versus the Kings with Luka out. Guess what? The next best white boy stepped up. Austin Reeves went for 50. Kings put up a decent effort with 30 from LaVine, 20 from DeRozan, double-double from both Sabonis and Schroeder, but it was not enough to stop Hillbilly Kobe. Austin Reeves went for 51 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. Man couldn't get the triple-double. And he also had DeAndre Ayton finally have a good game with 22 points and 15 rebounds to really stamp the Kings out, man. And that's what we had today.